YouTube this evening. Yes, sir.
Custom.
Wyclef's on BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
What up? It's morning somewhere.
Good afternoon.
Or morning or evening.
Wherever you at, it's the official Man Cave Today show.
Hey.
Yes, the Man Cave Today show.
It's the
Yo.
Man Cave Show.
Yo, I'm excited. We ready to rock out.
It's the Man Cave Today Show.
First and foremost, let me introduce the team. In case you don't know, this is the dude that gets a little rude, especially when he's in a bad mood. We call him what? Deacon Woo Woo.
Wu-Tang is for the children, Wakanda forever.
Deacon Woo Woo.
Can't hear woo woo woo.
I'm just humbly storming on the general.
Still heavy.
Salute to you all. Peace and blessings. Nothing but love for you. I got nothing but love to give. That's it. That's it. Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. First and foremost, shout out to everybody on YouTube that checks us out and watches us on YouTube. Shout out to everybody on Twitter and Periscope. Shout out to everybody that's on the mother site, WBKS1.com. Shout out to everybody that's checking us out on that TuneIn app. If you don't have it by now, what? Download it.
It is free.
Download it, man. Get that on your iPhone, your Android, your iPad, whatever. The TuneIn app is free. Salute. Blessings to you all. Shout out to everybody watching us live right now. Watching us live right now.
What up?
On Facebook.
On what you watching us live on, son?
Yeah, I'm laughing at a few things. We supposed to have I thought we was going to have a guest visitor hosting with us today, but I guess not. But, you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
We're officially on the Man Cave morning / afternoon show. It's going down right now. I'm laughing. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. We just laugh a lot.
We really do.
There's some things going on. Shout out to everybody on checking. Shout out to Demetrius. Shout out to Tammy Walker. Shout out to Shahrazad Noble.
What up?
Shout out to Phyllis Woodbury on the check-in. DT on the check-in. Shout out to Tammy, Dee Dee on the check-in. I'm trying to get these names. Oh, Sandy B's on the check-in. What's up, Squally? What's up, baby? Alicia Mitchell, Mal Davis. Salute, my dude. Salute on the check-in. We're going to talk about some things today, man. It's going to get real today. And there's a reason for the topic. So the topic today that we're going to discuss once we get to it is signs he's way too thirsty. Too aggressive. You know, for those that don't know what thirsty mean, too aggressive and sweating you too much.
Stalker-ish.
Yes, stalker-ish tendencies.
That's not the thirst. That's the stalk.
So we're going to talk about that today. Shout out to Ingrid Judge. Ingrid.
Judge?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So that's one of the things we're going to talk about today.
Stalker ass out my face.
No doubt, no doubt. Listen. BKS, we accept cookies and gifts. If
Yes,
somebody
we do.
wants to bring juice by or soda or tea or whatever, you know where we at. If you know where we at, come through, check us out. We giving you that open invitation.
C is for cookie.
Yes.
That's good enough for
Because it's
me.
the holidays.
Son.
Because it's the holidays. I'm saying.
Feed a fat man some cookies.
Yeah, we just got finished. Shout out to KFC. They are our sponsors today.
Send a check.
KFC just fed us.
Dig it.
Now, and I know y'all like, why y'all eating KFC? That's not good for you. Listen, that coleslaw was banging. That's all I'm
Mighty
gonna say.
black of us. Stop playing.
That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
But first story. All right. Let's talk about this and then we moving on, bruh.
Oh Lord Jesus.
All right. Y'all saw the thing I posted on my page. If you're a friend of mine, whatever, I posted something about Keith Sweat and JayZ and the lack of respect JayZ had for the OG Keith Sweat, which been doing it for years. Still getting 50 G's a show. Still. How long ago Keith Sweat been out?
Long time.
Still getting 50 G's
Been bumping
a
and
show.
grinding for 30 years.
All right. And I know this personally.
Yeah, your cousin knows that.
I've been trying to snatch Keith up. But listen, man, you can't disrespect a legend. JayZ, I was asking a few people before the show, named, a JayZ song. And nobody could name a JayZ song. And then some people even said to me, who is he?
Some people?
I'm just saying. Oh, yes, you can bring wine or alcohol to the studio too as well. Yes. But nobody knew who JayZ was.
I still don't.
And
I'm covering the damn
it was
story.
shocking, and nobody knew a song, nothing. So if you're asking somebody, I guess, under 30, they probably know.
I'm going to ask my daughter after school.
25, but no, I
is.
can't even say that because some people, like, at 30 was like, yo, who the hell is he?
I don't think he's on my daughter's list.
But with that being said,
but okay, whatever, man.
My dude, B. Brown, jumped into this little conversation here.
Bobby Brown!
Shout out to Bobby. I love you, Bobby!
Bobby!
No doubt. Shout out to Bobby.
Where are your receipts?
The real king of R&B, Bobby Brown, talks relinquishing the title, crowns his own king of R&B, and calls for an R&B battle between Usher and Chris Brown.
As the debate over the king of R&B continues, the already crowned king is looking to settle a dispute once and for all. But for anyone to claim the throne, Bobby Brown says you've got to go through him to get it. In a TMZ interview with Brown in Beverly Hills, he said, they want the title, they got to battle me, confirming his retention of the title. I really didn't want to talk about it, but I've been seeing it on Instagram and on social media, and to me it's like, you want to battle me, he said, as he revealed the requirements.
Now, live on stage,
Brown said, doubling down on his claim that this is in fact the king of the stage, although Brown said he's open to face off against anyone, including JayZ. When it comes to the person who deserves the title of this generation, he said, it should definitely be Chris Brown or Usher. Chris Brown is a bad boy. Usher is a bad boy. I think if anyone deserves a title, it will be one of them, he said, or we still got R. Kelly. I turned 50, so I need to relinquish the title anyway, he said, adding that if he were to pass down the title to anyone else, it will be Usher, and he wouldn't have to battle him for it.
Okay. Now, this is Bob speaking, right? So, shout out to Bobby. I know him personally. Met him.
Bobby.
Hung out. Drink together, chill together. Been in the studio working on songs with Bob, whatever. So I know his mentality, his personality. All right, so if anybody can make that claim, a king of R&B, at the time when Bob was out, it was Bobby Brown. So,
yeah, of course.
So for him to get involved with this conversation, it legitimizes it a little bit. This is real talk. Whatever your feelings about Bob or whatever, but it legitimizes this whole conversation about the king of R&B, right? And my whole thing is, first of all, if you're an artist with multiple hits, right, and you've been out for years, you don't have to give yourself that title. The people actually give you that title.
Yes.
The king of pop, the king of R&B, the king of soul, the queen of soul, whatever. People gave Aretha Franklin. She didn't call herself that.
Right.
They dubbed her that.
They gave it to Michael as well.
The queen of soul.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so this young boy, again, bruh, just stop it. Get some more weight underneath your belt. expand your catalog, expand your years in the business. Do something that was groundbreaking. Everybody that we mentioned, Bobby Brown and Michael Jackson and all these people, Aretha Franklin, they did stuff that was groundbreaking where people dubbed them the queen of this or the king of that. All right, so it is what it is. But I don't know who would win a battle. Who would win a battle between Usher and Chris Brown?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, like
That's
who
really
would win a
tough.
battle between Usher and Chris Brown?
They're the truth.
Yeah. And I think they both got a mutual respect for each other. That would be interesting to see if they took it to the stage and did their thing. That would be very interesting.
Jenna, while I love and respect and appreciate the tactful way with which you dealt with this issue, I have another tack. I don't even know who this kid is. 1, 2. Whenever a person proclaims themselves to be anything, when you're self-proclaimed, when you got to put it so-called self-proclaimed, I automatically dismiss you from the conversation. 1, 2. I get it. I'm 40-something old, 50 years old. I've never heard. I don't know who this person is. So the type of hubris and the type of arrogance and the type of immaturity is excusable because it's coming from a child.
Right.
Daddy, I want to be a fireman. I want to be just like Mike Tyson. I want to be the greatest entertainer in the whole world. I would never get upset with my children when my children come to me and say things like that.
Right.
Not in a disrespectful tone to you, JayZ, but as a grown-up, it doesn't even register.
Right.
Now, offering your, insofar as the show perspective, you have to be technically honest. You can't hold that jockstrap. So if you think this is going to be some type of publicity stunt, you just got spanked several times. Have several seats.
Yes. I agree. Shout out to, I'm looking at the comments, man. Shout out to Shahrazad said JayZ is like 22. He can have the Perk Babies era. Shout out to Demetrius. Said it would be a draw. I think Usher because he's older. But Chris Brown can move a little bit better.
Usher getting older.
For that fact.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. That would be a good one. I
That'd be a good one.
actually like Chris as an artist, as a performer. All the shenanigans that he does off stage and all
as
that.
As a performer, I love him.
Yeah, but as a performer, I like him.
I like Usher
and they both
too.
kind of got that bad boy stigma to them too.
And they both stole a lot from Mike. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody steals from everyone. Mike stole from James Brown.
That's true. Very true.
All right.
Very true.
Ingrid Judge, I'll buy tickets for that show.
I would.
For the record, Bobby Brown was never the king of R&B.
Whitney said he was.
Yeah,
Whitney crowned him that.
You can't take away what Bobby did though. Bobby was a bad
boy,
he was a bad dude. On stage, Bobby was a bad boy. I mean, and look at the catalog, the records underneath, that he got to rock with. He could claim that at that time. He could claim that. I'm just saying.
If I may, just briefly, you know why I respect Bob so much? When you're talking about our parents' generation in the Motown era and how powerful it was, he was the next progression for us. He was our Motown R&B. I don't know. He took R&B into the 80s and made it widespread, just like Motown did in the 60s and 70s. Respect to that brother. I could never say nothing about that.
No doubt. Alicia Mitchell, she said, first of all, his wife at that time, the great voice of Whitney, gave him that title. I remember. Second of all, it was disrespectful. I don't even know that little boy and Usher would win. I did give Sandy cookies. I know you did. LL, but I will send one. I think that was the hint. Nah, it wasn't. It actually wasn't.
I want cookies.
No, listen. No, we appreciate what you did. I'm just saying though, but if anybody's in the area that want to drop a bottle or something behind, But
bring my cookies.
Hint. Shout out to B on the check-in. But yeah, just getting back to that again. I would like to see the battle. JayZ can't even be in that battle.
Who?
Because he's not ready. He's not ready. Yo, for real. And yesterday I was like, Alexa. I said, Alexa. I said, pull up the king of R&B, JayZ. Alexa said, I do not understand the request. Who the hell is he? Alexa was like, who the hell is he?
You are so stupid.
But,
oh my gosh. Shots.
All right.
Taking shots at that baby. Poor baby. I'll give you a hug. Daddy's here.
You stupid.
All right.
You stupid.
Daddy will hug you.
So moving on. moving on. Shout out to JayZ and Kylie Jenner are tied on the Forbes list of the wealthiest celebrities.
Wow.
JayZ and Kylie Jenner. Not the wealthiest black celebrity, but the wealthiest celebrity.
A black man and an Armenian woman.
Let's check it out.
Forbes magazine released its top of America's wealthiest celebrities in 2018 list, and hip-hop mogul and business owner JayZ tied with Kylie Jenner, both tied for the 5th and 6th position with a fortune of $900 million. They're worth $1 billion each.
Damn.
Entertainment Tonight reports. Not only is Hove an icon in the rap world, he is the owner of several businesses, including alcohol companies. What is that? Ahmad the Braniac. You know what I'm saying? I don't drink. Cognac, blah, blah, blah. Is also a leading force behind the entertainment industry, Rock Nation, and Tidal. Jenner owns 100% of her makeup company, Kylie Cosmetics, which made $600 million since its launch.
Damn. Okay, hold on. Wow. That's crazy.
Far ahead of Jenner and Jay are billionaires George Lucas, who is #1 spot with $5.4 billion. Behind Lucas is Steven Spielberg, $3.7 billion. Oprah Winfrey, $2.8 billion. And Michael Jordan, $1.7 billion.
What?
Next in line is David Copperfield, #7 at $875 million. Diddy, #8, $825 million, as well as Tiger Woods and James Patterson, who tied for the 9th position with $800 million each. God.
No doubt.
Golly.
Damn it,
Good.
man. No doubt. Shout out to everybody checking. Mel Davis said Bobby proclaimed it, and he had only 2 albums. He wasn't really no king of R&B. His damn self. There's a lot that go to it to make you the king, though. So I don't know. I'm in the middle with that one. But Shahrazad said, "What do y'all drink?" I'm right there. Well,
what you drink, bro?
Anything. I'm not picky.
Right.
I'm not picky. I'm not picky.
Drop off no shum.
Yeah, he'll take some juice though.
Yes, I will.
He likes iced tea.
Yes, I do. As people well know, sweet tea. Thank you.
No doubt.
All right.
Me, anything you can mix with vodka. Shahrazad said Bobby is the king of that era. He had me humping the floor as a toddler, so he wins. Shout out. Demetrius said my 15-year-old grandbaby just told me who he was. Still not impressed.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Okay, the baby just said, "This is who."
Shout out to Ingrid Judge. She said, "I'm bringing y'all some Champipple."
Champagne and Ripple, Champipple, Gorilla Cookies. You big dummy.
Yo, so Michael Jordan is on that list. 1 point something.
And Tiger is at 8. They said Tiger was at 800, right? Didn't it say that? Or
Hold on. It said.
What did it say about Tiger? I want to know about Tiger.
Let me see. #9 position with 800. Tiger
800. So you know
800.
what? Can I say this? For Tiger in particular, that controversy did not hurt that boy brand. You feel what I'm saying? And that I appreciate. And let me just say, to see African American men and Armenian women within the top ranks of everyone in this country is really saying a lot. It really is. I'm very proud of all of those people.
You would think controversy would hurt your brand. So you look at Michael Jordan, right? 1.7 billion, right?
Go ahead.
So here come the news, but this is us. This is just how we do. We don't care about issues and causes, whatever.
Okay.
Michael Jordan has the prisons make his sneakers. Michael Jordan invests in prisons and this. And that's what Michael Jordan does with his money. He invests in prisons. The prisons in turn incarcerate black people, and the black convicts are making products, whatever. So he's investing into this prison system business. Okay. So you would think that would run everybody away. Like, oh, I ain't buying Nikes. I ain't buying no more Jordans. I'm not buying no more Jordans. Oh, blah, 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 blah. No, $1.7 billion this man has. All right? Because Jordans, people stand around blocks and lines. They stand a whole mile away from the store to be able to walk in there and get some Jordans. So, again, we don't really care about the cause. and you know, we just want to have the hottest sneakers on our feet, bro.
General, you taking shots both directions, but
I'm not taking no shots at Mike.
No. This is
I used to want to be like Mike.
You just took another one. Your subliminals are incredible. Let me just say this: while I do agree that I have aught with Mike and his investments in the prison industrial complex, et cetera, I cannot not tip my hat to success. I cannot critically look at this man and say, in America, he's $1 billion brand. That's saying something from anyone, much less an African-American male. Now, you want to talk about the prison industrial complex and his sneakers are too high for the new people on the show. I happen to fall on that side of the thing. I don't wear his products, etc. for that reason. But I cannot not say, sir, you are a hell of a businessman. You see what I'm saying? And hats off and tip. And you know, my prayer is that your business touches your people in a positive way. Look, that's it. That's it. I'm not, you know, I'll do my angry man rant maybe next tomorrow. But for today, I have to tip my hat to the success of that brother. I don't know what else to tell you.
Which brother?
Michael Jordan. And look, you know what? This is a good conversation.
You'd have said that around Michael. I tip my hat to the success of this brother. You know what Michael would have said to you?
Well, F you. He was just
no, Michael would have said, I'm not your brother.
Now that's true. General.
Don't call me your brother. I was
trying to be politically correct.
I'm not your brother.
He does
Mike
have
ain't
those.
checking for us, man, no more. What up, though, Mike?
Hold on, General. You telling me not to be shady? You shady as hell.
No, I'm just saying.
The truth of the matter is, can I say this to you? He does not check for us. I would JayZ checks for us. Mike doesn't check for us at all. And I've heard some stories behind the scenes that make my skin whiter than it already is. Mike is completely corporate and he does not check for his people. But hey, you a hell of a businessman.
Hey, man.
Mike will tell me in a minute, you can't sign my shoe. So, I'm just letting you know. It is what it is. Go, Mike.
Interesting.
Support black business? Is that a black business? Anyway, sir.
So now, speaking of which, I actually got something for you ladies, being that we talking about black businesses. Before I even go there, before I even tell you what I got for you ladies, I'm going to talk about Cube real quick. Cube and LL. Because we are talking about black businesses. And this was something I was kind of happy to hear, right? So, Ice Cube and LL Cool J are planning to buy 22 regional sport TV network worth billions. 22 regional sports TV networks worth billions.
Rap legends turned actors Ice Cube and LL Cool J are joining forces this time, not as musicians, but as part of a dynamic group of investors hoping to place a bid on 22 regional sports television networks in the U.S. Justice Department is forcing Disney to sell after their previous $7.1 billion acquisitions in the 21st Century Fox. That is big. Oh my God.
And it goes on to say,
officials have determined that Disney, already the majority owner of ESPN, should not be allowed to control 22 more sports stations, as that would mean they have monopolized the whole market.
Okay.
That's why they are forced by the Justice Department to sell off the channels as soon as possible. The channels in the package reportedly include Fox Sports San Diego, Fox Sports Arizona, Fox Sports Detroit, and Fox Sports Southwest, as well as Yes Network, which is thought to be worth, they're going to sell it. Yo, brother's going to own the Yes Network? 5 to $6 billion alone. The whole deal for 22 stations is worth about 15 to 25 billion.
Damn it.
Ice Cube and LL have other partners on board, including billionaire Carolyn Rufflian, founder of Alex and Annie Jewelry, as well as other silent investors, which would give them a huge advantage against other bidders such as private equity groups Sinclair Broadcast, Apollo Global Management, and Blackstone Group.
Somebody do me a favor, right? So y'all see that name. This goes back to a point I made. Somebody give me the ethnicity of Carolyn Rufflian. All right? Founder of Alex and Annie Jewelry. I'm curious. I want to know.
Jesus, that's so
I want to know what she is. Okay? And there's a reason why I'm asking that. But we're going to come back to us. Let me tell you how. Let me tell you how huge this would be if it goes down. What it would mean how it would change the face of what
That's
you see
huge.
on sports networks. All right, with them being in charge and them owning it and having a say so. All right, so now here's what I'm scared of. Here's what I'm afraid of, though. Right? Last time a black man said he wanted to buy a major network, shit, bruh, in prison now.
Ninja, please.
Came out the woodworks.
Ninja, please.
Oh, we gonna list the fame, this, bro. Let's take him down. Even though, you know, he did some dirt, whatever, but listen, it didn't show up. That dirt didn't even show up until they started announcing things. So I pray that Cube and Cool J cover all their tracks. They've covered all their tracks in past dealings, past situations, or whatever. But we do know now, right? We wasn't hearing anything about Cube before. We wasn't hearing anything about Cool J before.
Yo, you on fire today,
we do
boy.
know now
You on fire today.
that if they come up with some BS from 20 years ago, 30 years ago, whatever the case may be, whatever, we know what sparked that. We know what initiated that.
Let me get on some of this.
Nothing else before then, right? About neither one of these two. Nothing major, nothing major.
Okay, so
just think about it.
Yo, you deep. Let me get a little part of this, sir. Let me break out my crystal ball. Here you go. Ice Cube is homophobic because they're gonna pull up some tweets or some line that he said 35 years ago when he used the word fag or whatever. LL Cool J is a womanizer and he has sex with a whole lot of different women. The script is going to. So for my people, I want people to take this opportunity to mark this day down in terms of what General and I said. Trust me. But if this deal goes through, you're going to immediately see him get Kevin Hart. You're going to see him get it, Bill Cosby, et cetera, et cetera. And so that's a reality. I'm not saying I just want to pour water on fire, but but let me tell you why I'm so very proud of them. You are talking about two black men in a position to block the machinations of the monopoly of a corporation. Listen, I'm gonna say that again. I'm sorry for stuttering my words. You are seeing two African American males standing in the way of a monopoly, like a Microsoft or like a Disney. That is incredibly huge because if they own those stations, then they will own our representation, and we all know how powerful the representation of the black man is. We know how bad it is. We know how they use it to justify killing us. You know how they export that bullshit about us and that imagery every single day. The fact that I'm so excited, bro, this is great news. That two black masculinity, unadulterated heterosexual black masculinity, oh, that's a great day, bro. And look for the 52 fake out. Anti-Semitic, racist, criminal, thug, drug dealer. Watch that bullshit come, bro.
Let me tell you something.
It's coming. Trust me, bro.
The powers that be, if they never knew an Ice Cube lyric before, they're going to learn all of them now. They're going to learn all of them now so they can pick it apart.
Yes,
they never knew an LL Cool J lyric before.
Yes.
They're going to be able to recite every word and pick it apart.
Watch out for the Me Too too.
And use it.
Use that Me Too shit on them too.
Trust me, yes. They're going to find every groupie from the NWA era, every groupie from when he first signed the Def Jam, LL Cool J and everything, and they're going to talk to him.
From groupie to queen. Now you're a queen.
And they're going to vet it. And they're going to vet them.
Yes.
And they're going to be like, oh yeah, she's on our side. Yeah, she has a story. Yeah, she has a story. Watch, I'm just telling you right now.
Facts.
How evil this system works.
Oh my God.
When it comes to us wanting to rise and get ahead. And I'm gonna leave it there.
Just one more thing, please. Let me tell you something. Unadulterated black heterosexual masculinity is not accepted in America. So whenever you see it, it gets attacked. Now I'm leaving it. Thank you, sir.
All right. So now, you said more than I was hoping.
He owns the company, so he can only fire me, not you. All right, now.
So yeah. So we're gonna go into this other thing, real quick. These kids, some high school kids or whatever, they made a mock video of a school shooting. But from what I understand, they deemed it as racial and whatever. And they got in a lot of trouble for doing that. I'm gonna read the story. We're gonna read the story, and then I'm gonna run the clip.
New York teens post racist school shooting video. 4 teens in New York were arrested after posting mock school shooting videos that included them screaming the N-word while pretending to gun people down. A 10-year-old girl who played the victim in the video tried to hide from the fake shooter but was pulled out and shot a few more times. 2 teens aged 14 and 15 were also involved in making the video, as well as a minor of unknown age who filmed the 2 minors involved. Were charged with making terroristic threats and suspended indefinitely, reporters noted.
All right, so I'm going to run this clip. And then I'm going to come back, and then we're going to talk about it. So remember the topic, though, we're talking about today, too, because we're going to get to that topic as soon as we go through our stories. You're going to want to hear this, and we're going to need to discuss this. And ladies, we definitely need y'all in on this topic. So make sure no matter what platform you are listening to us on, y'all share it out. Here go the clip.
Graphic, it's disturbing, and we're going to deal with it.
3 teenagers, ages 14 and 15 years old, as well as a 10-year-old girl. All of them students in the Ravina-Queens-Selkirk School District. The 4 of them accused of creating 2 videos of a school shooting scenario. The first video starts out with one of the teens saying, "I've always hated school." The sheriff says they used what's believed to be a fake gun, editing in blood and gunfire, then posting it to social media.
They were mocking like their classroom, and then they talk about racism, and then they mention the N-word a few times, and then in comes somebody and shooting them up. And then you can see the girl trying to hide, pulls the girl out, shoots her a few more times.
All 4 students were charged accordingly. They've also been suspended from school indefinitely.
They are young, but so many people think, well, they're just kids. This is above and beyond being kids. It's very graphic, it's disturbing, and we're going to deal with it.
So they got charged. They got charged and suspended. Again, shout out to KFC. They're our sponsors to that.
Send a check.
Yeah. So they got charged for making a mock video about school shooting. There was some racial epithets. I always want to use that word.
Racial epithets.
You like that,
Yeah,
right?
I like that.
Right.
And the 25 cent
Yeah,
word,
just
sir.
always wanted to use that word. But this is what amazes me, man. Why do we play around with the most serious of situations, right? There's nothing funny about school shootings, school murders, mass murders. None of that. There's no humor in that at all, right? So they make this video. And what did they expect to happen? Or, in their minds, were they preparing for something?
You were just you deep today, boy. What
No,
you
I'm
drink
just
today?
I'm just saying, like, were they planning something, or what's the case? So, like, should they just chalk it up as like they was just kids messing around with their phone and like shooting a video? Let's do a little mock, school shooting video, whatever, of what happens, whatever. So nobody thought that was funny. So they get suspended from school. And they got charged with terroristic threats. Do you think that was warranted, though? That they got charged with terroristic threats?
Yes, I absolutely 100%.
Okay, just tell me your reason. No, I agree,
Okay.
but tell me your reason.
The Dawood litmus test changed the race of the children and let a group of black children post something in a similar vein. They will be charged with everything under the sun. That's number 1. Number 2, this is a very profitable conversation. It's very layered. See, kids do what they see. Now, there's on one hand, I'm of the mindset that kids really just repeat and just imitate what they see. And the environment that we're in, the way the country is going, the leadership of the country, what's allowed to be shown on the media. If there's a mass shooting, they show that shit over and over and over and over again. The lack of leadership, the stupidity that is the president, etc. So kids are just a reflection of what adults see around them. But on the other hand, to Norm's point, the fact that the story took flight and got into the news says something else as well. What are they trying to do? We know that the key to propaganda is repetition. Mind control occurs when you see the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. You see it over and over again, and now you see that behavior in children. That means now that our behavior has been programmed and controlled. So on 2 levels, I see it there. Like, what exactly are they trying to do by putting that story out there?
Yeah. So
it's deep.
Shout out to whatever authorities and school authorities that caught that, and they did what they had to do. They suspended them, and they're being charged. So now their names are in the system. So if something goes down, whatever, and they're connected to it, they know right where to go.
I'm surprised at the equality. Usually when little white kids do stuff like that, there's a degree of leniency, a degree of, oh, they're just kids or whatever. When black kids do something thoughtless because they're children, they're treated like adults and the book is thrown at them. So I'm disheartened by the fact that it happened at all, but I'm heartened that they would treat it fairly, or like a black kid would be treated.
All right. So moving on. Real quick for you ladies, right? Because let me tell you, again, love everybody, but we got to start supporting our own businesses as well. So when we talk about, the Ice Cubes, the Ice Teas, whoever's starting their own business, LL, whatever, starting their own networks or buying networks or whatever, we got to support that. So I recently found out, that there are a lot of shoemakers that are African American females. And I'm wondering, did y'all know about them? Maybe y'all did, and y'all tell me if y'all didn't or not. But I'm gonna show y'all something that maybe y'all need to support. Instead of buying this, I don't know, shoe brands or whatever, so
right?
Manolos or this or that. I don't know who owns that, whether it be Italians or whatever like that, and that's cool. You buy them, buy whatever you want, but support our own as well. So, on that note, I found this for you ladies. And for you fellas, too, that want to buy shoes for you ladies.
No doubt.
So, top 7 black-owned shoe brands that you should be kicking it with. I like how they put that.
For most women, shoes and handbags are where it's at when it comes to fashion. In fact, it's some of the most stylish and well-made shoes on the market today are made by black women and men. Here are the top 7 black-owned shoe brands.
Let's get it. This for y'all ladies.
Number 1. Tusi Polo, created by designer Tuchukwu Mbumbuazi. These luxury handcrafted shoes are worn by a variety of celebrities, most notably in the United States by celebrities actor Anthony Anderson.
Okay.
Wow.
Tusi Polo, that's number 1.
Number 2.
Write this down, ladies.
Samantha Shoes. Owner Samantha Joseph wants every woman to have at least one pair of great shoes. Her customers include Tyra Banks, Deborah Messing, Sanaya Latham, Wendy Williams, Gina Davis, Sophia Bush, Queen Latifah, Rachel Bilson, and Rihanna. Her shoes sell in the U.S., Canada, Australia, and Russia.
Number 2. That's Samantha Shoes.
Incredible.
Yep. Number 3.
Number 3. Amelia Abdul Jili. Born and raised in Anchorage, Alaska, the former professional dancer turned shoe entrepreneur launched her women's shoe collection in 2012. Her dancing career, performing with top stars like Britney Spears and Janet Jackson, led to another creative field, selling designer shoes in Los Angeles boutiques and also online.
All right. Ladies, y'all writing this down? For the holidays, treat yourself to some shoes.
Wow.
That were made
incredible
by us. All right. So again, we're giving y'all a list of black-owned shoe brands that you should be kicking it with.
Wow.
All right. So now let's go on to number 4.
Number 4. Jung Euro. Owner Chris Wright created his line of luxury men's footwear because he felt there was a lack of quality shoes for men. Chris incorporates styles that reflect global influence and offers a luxurious, exclusive line of footwear for men. His UK-based store launched in 2005.
All right, so this is for men and women.
Dig it.
These shoes and these brands we're talking about are for men and women. Okay, go ahead.
Number 5, I'm familiar with Negus. Negus Footwear, launched in 2015 by Tariq Edmondson, an Atlanta-based entrepreneur. This company designs, manufactures, and distributes Afrocentric sneakers and athletic footwear for men and women. His red, black, and green sneaker is a favorite for conscious blacks in the U.S., Caribbean, and the United Kingdom.
That's what's up. Number 6.
Number 6. Triana Barnes, a luxury footwear company founded by Tiana Barnes in 2014, designed for sophisticated city women on the go who are looking to combine comfort with the height of style.
No doubt. And last but not least, number 7.
Number 7. Kicks, an African-inspired unisex footwear brand and the first smart shoe in Africa that has a Bluetooth connection for your smartphone, tablet, or laptop.
Wow. Yo, and I like this note real quick that they even added when I pulled up this information. So the note, they said, if you are wondering why Pastry Shoes by Angela and Vanessa Simmons isn't on the list, it's because they sold the company back in 2011 for a reported profit of $15 million. The company still exists at www.lovepastry.com, but is no longer black owned. So Pastry Shoes by Angela and Vanessa Simmons is no longer black owned. They sold it off for $15 million. They got in and they got out. All right, so now.
Wow.
Why was this important? Because we need to know. You know, a lot of times, you know, half the battle is just knowing. You know, so y'all got places to go, ladies. Y'all got places
this
to go.
is a profitable conversation before you get to the comments. The amount of money that African Americans spend on shoes, footwear, what's the auxiliary income, the amount of money that we waste is incredible. The amount of value that we place on brands that have absolutely nothing to do with us, that don't look like us, that don't sound like us, that we are willing to spend absorbent amounts of money for a product that is put together in some sweatshop somewhere across the world, and also that we don't support our own brands. The next thing I want to say is I had no idea that Pastry was no longer black owned. A lot of entrepreneurs, black entrepreneurs, think that the key to success is to sell out. You build the brand,
you build it,
you build the product to sell it. You build it to sell it. You build it to sell it. Listen, as Disney, who owns Disney or AT&T or whatever. So this mindset that we're in to giving money to people that don't look like us to support them and not supporting us is the height of mental illness.
No doubt. Let's clap that up.
Dig it.
Shout out to Tammy Walker. She said, wow, I didn't know that. Phyllis Woodbury said, had no idea about these black owned shoes. Wow. Well, now we do. Will, you want to tell them to stop calling you during the show?
Yeah. Support black business, support black entrepreneurship, support black excellence. That's what we are about here.
Not during the show.
On BKS1 Radio. That's what we're about. Okay.
Okay. Now, moving on. Shout out to everybody. A lot of people didn't know. I'm reading the comments. A lot of people didn't know. Oh, this one. Okay, this one is kind of funny. All right, so you know how like you driving and you see 50. Like,
do I see 50?
No, I'm just saying, like you driving right, and you see 50 stop somebody, pull somebody over, or they get out the cars, maybe they chasing somebody. So what do, right? Sometimes our nosy instinct is like, yo, pull over real quick. I want to see what's going to happen.
Okay.
Right? And a lot of us is nosy like that. Sometimes it just don't pay to be nosy. Check this out. Quick clip. And this is real.
Okay.
Just happened.
That's a spike strip on 302. No fucking way. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Oh!
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Ow.
Are you okay, babe?
I don't know. My head hit on something. I don't know what.
What a fucking asshole.
Can you please call my mom and stop recording?
You're setting up a spike strip on 302. No fucking way. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Oh!
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
BKS1 Radio cautions everyone to mind their own damn business. All right.
Can you call my mom? Could you call my mom? What the fuck?
Yo, bro, don't pay. It don't pay to want to know what's going on sometimes.
Oh.
If I see the police, let me tell you, if I'm driving at night, right, and I see the police all the way down the street and it's like 4 cop cars doing something, whatever like that, me,
Okay.
I'm going the opposite direction.
So
I'm turning around. I'm going. I don't want to know what's going on.
I'm going
I'll
to
find out the next day.
I'm going to speculate the ethnicity of the driver that spun out. Here's what I mean. You saw the police lights. You saw the police. You saw the police pull the person over, and you decided to speed up to go through the trips to spin out. When I see the police like that, I turn around and go in the other direction like Norm does. Number two, me just sitting on the side of the road just being nosy. Not really. If it's a black person, I will. But if I could obviously see that it's just a routine traffic stop, I'm about my business. I'm not trying to hold no police up from doing nothing. Like, go do you, bro.
I'm out.
I'm definitely out. And
if it ain't nobody I know, I'm out. Like if I see somebody I know, I'll be like, oh man, let me see what's going on with them or whatever. You know, maybe I could help him. He might need a ride. The cops might take their car or something like that.
No
with
doubt.
somebody I know.
No doubt. That's a good point.
I'm not pulling over to check to see what's going on. That's a prime example of just, being at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Well, he put himself there.
Well, when the cops with speed strips, blah, 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 blah.
Dude, call my mom. You big dummy.
Yo, that was crazy.
That was also funny. That made my day, actually.
Oh, did it?
I'm sorry. I don't want nothing bad to happen, but that shit was funny as hell, bro. Stop playing.
Damn, man.
Call my mom.
All right. So this next joint. Brother's just chilling in the bus, taking a bus ride. First time in the UK, right? Come over here to the UK, gets on the bus, and then somebody starts wilding out.
Okay.
Like really wilding out. All right. Here we go. He can't even chill. All right. So here's a quick little story, a little blurb that they got about it, and then I'll run the clip. So it says what?
Imagine visiting the UK for the first time, just chilling on the bus, and you hear some dude yell out, F you, yeah? He is also heard going in on a full racist rampage in the full video. The entire footage is posted here.
Let's run the clip.
Fuck you! Fuck you! You guys! Fuck you, yeah? Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Cut! Fuck you!
He's got on the camera, don't worry. He's on the camera, don't worry. Don't worry. He's on camera.
I need as soon as police. I am very aggressive person. I need police as soon as possible.
Open that door, guys. I'm going to sort this cunt out. Yeah, no,
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! You guys! Fuck you, yeah? Fuck you! Fuck you!
Is wrong with people? What the hell is wrong with people, man? Jeez.
What's the name of that synthetic weed?
Dude had a bad day.
My boy had some K2 or something.
He might have had that green light from Black Lightning.
Word, that's born, yo.
Something.
He was
like
wilding
out.
I'm glad he got off the bus and the bus driver closed the door and then let him. But bend your windshield, eh? Bend your windshield. F you, eh?
I don't know, man.
What did the windshield do to you, man?
I don't know, bro.
He was
now let's be honest.
out.
If any of y'all that saw that, if y'all was the bus driver, what would you have done and how would you have reacted? Be 100 if you were the bus driver.
I love what the bus driver did. He was very calm, and for whatever reason, the guy got out the bus himself. When the guy got out the bus, he shut the door and called the police. What can you really do? You know what I'm saying? The fact that he stayed as calm as he was, and the guy got out the bus, and I'm glad of that. So nobody got hurt except for the windshield wipers on the bus. Shahrazad, iced tea and juice.
Vodka and juice.
No, iced tea for me, Shahrazad. Okay.
Yeah. Vodka and juice for me.
I think that dude was on some UKK too. Word is born.
Or Seagram's Great Coolers. I like that. Yeah.
Dig.
Seagram's Great Coolers. Okay. And he could even drink that.
Yes, I can.
All right.
I think that he had a little something on him. Like he looked a little high to me, bro. I'm just saying, like, you know.
Yeah, something.
He was very hostile. is very, very hostile.
Wow.
Why can't you just comply, sir? It's not that serious. Calm down. You're so angry.
I'm just curious,
You
man.
use
I don't
profanity?
know how I would have handled that. I don't know, man.
Can I tell you something? When I first saw the clip, I felt like I wanted to close on the dude. You know what I'm saying? But then, prayerfully, if I was there, that would have passed, and I would have stayed calm. Because that type of aggression, when you see aggression, you meet it with aggression. That's only natural as a human being.
Right.
See that, and then then you're like, okay, let me start thinking about this. So I don't know what he could possibly be so upset about catching a public transportation bus.
I don't know. Let's check out some of the comments, man. Shout out to Ingrid Judge said it played out the way it should. What if he had a gun or a knife? It's just a job, not worth getting hurt. True
agree.
indeed. Tammy Walker said made lavender lemonade with vodka. You just gonna throw that in our face, Tammy?
And don't bring us none. Gee, thanks.
I'm saying thanks a lot, Tammy.
Yeah, thanks.
That sounds good though. Sounds real tasty.
It looks like you're enjoying that, Tammy.
Shout out to D Sands. But wait, he must go through that a lot. He was glassed in.
Oh, the driver.
Yeah, he was glassed in.
Oh, wow. D, you right.
And Demetrius said, I would have ran his ass over. Oops. I was in fear of my life.
Well, a white bus driver with a white passenger, he could have got that off.
Sandy said, I would have looked at him like he was crazy. Really? I don't know. He did look at him like he was crazy.
Yo, I didn't even notice that the driver was glassed off.
Yeah, and Tracy Abrams said I would have ran him over. No doubt.
Okay.
No doubt. And Phyllis said, did he spit on someone? Yeah, he did. He did spit on someone. Now I ain't gonna front. If I was the person he spit on, it would have been on and popping up in there. You ain't that crazy.
If you spit on me, we're fighting.
Oh no, listen.
If a man spits on me, we fight.
Before we move on and go into the topic, we about to hit this topic heavy. But if that was me as a passenger on that bus,
bruh,
and dude was like and spit on me, let me tell you something. I don't care how crazy you are, your nuts hurt when you get hit in them. Right? So after that would have happened, after I would have pummeled his daggone nuts, right? Oh, it would have been on and popping. He'd have been stomped out. I would have stomped him out.
Yeah, me too.
Real talk.
Yeah, no.
I'm not violent at all.
I'm not a violent person.
I'm not violent at all, but you're not going to disrespect me by constantly spitting on me, and you're a grown man, and you yelling at me in my face, and you spitting on me too? I would have stomped him out. And I'm not a violent person.
I'm not a violent person either. I have discipline and control. Have been spit on by a woman, didn't hit her. But if a man does that, I'm taking you off the planet. Yeah. No man ain't gonna spit in my face, dude. I don't give a damn who you are.
I'm stomping you out.
Yep, no doubt.
All right. And moving on. Moving
right along.
Yes. So if you just joined us.
Today's show.
Hold on. Shahrazad said, I'm sneaking him.
Yeah.
Yo, you know you from the old school when you say, yo, I'm sneaking him.
No, because Shahrazad is 100% right. Because when he turned his, and he been dropped.
No, for real.
No, I agree with Shahrazad.
But
I agree.
Phyllis said, for real, Norm, don't do it. No, I'm stomping him out. DT said, I would have made sure, I can't, what'd you say? I don't know, DT. You got to rewrite that or something. Tammy Walker said, if I was driving, would clip that ass with the bus. True indeed.
I agree with Tammy. I I wouldn't have run him over, but I would put that joke in drive. When he started bending the thing, I would have put it in drive and eased and clipped him.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Tammy just said Cowboys in the background. Yes, sir. I just noticed that. That's because the sports show was last night. Please remove that. Thanks for pointing that out. We would have rolled that whole show with the Cowboys in the back.
Tammy,
I can't do it.
Thank you so much.
I'd rather be empty.
Then I have a cowboy behind my back.
That is not going to happen. Not on this show.
See, that's love, baby. Thank you for the love.
Yeah, but thanks for letting us know.
Yeah, no doubt. We don't do that.
Just remove that Cowboys.
Yeah, no, we don't do that, bro.
Now, moving on. Let's get to this topic.
Giants for life.
All right, so now, topic of the day. And there's reasons why we need to talk about this. Signs he's way too thirsty. And for those that don't know, thirsty means too aggressive and sweating someone too much. All right? Phyllis said, no, I meant better not spit on me over it. Oh, okay. I got you, Phyllis.
DC said you could spit, but just not on me.
And D. Sands said, Man, why you had to say something about the poster? Shout out to Patricia Shell Givens on the check-in.
Because it's a Giants world, D. Sands.
Yes. So now, let's get into this topic. All right. Signs he's just way too thirsty. And let's see if we agree or disagree with some of these. But some of these things, too much thirst can turn into stalkerism.
Absolutely.
Too much thirst can turn into some type of problem or whatever. And you just got to be able to recognize certain signs of certain things. All right, so now with that being said, let's go to the first one. And I like they chose Nene for the picture. Nene Leaks. 10 signs your crush
is too damn thirsty.
The thirst is real. All right? Here's 10 signs, yo. Your crush is too damn thirsty. All right, let's see if we agree with this first one. Numero uno.
He likes a status. He likes a status you post on Facebook within seconds. Either that or he's steady hearting your Instagram pics all in a row, all at once. Now look, when you're into someone, it's normal to want them to like your status updates because it's like they're thinking about you. But damn, get a drink of water before you like. Wow.
Now here's the thing. All right.
Wow.
This one could be, yeah, it's a thirsty sign, but it also could be. I know, like even with you, right? As soon as you post up something and it hits my Facebook, I like it.
Yeah,
because you're my boy.
I do the same with you.
Like same thing with Sandy.
Yep.
Same thing with
anybody on the station. I'll pick up.
Yeah. If I'm cool with you or like I just like you in general, or whatever, I'm always gonna support. That's a form of support for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like liking. But now you do get dudes, right? You do get dudes that will go down your whole line. That will go down a pretty female's whole line and just like the whole thing since the time you signed up to Facebook. since the time you signed up to Instagram, we'll go down and like your whole thing. Now,
go ahead.
Now, me, I'm like this. If you following me, I'm the type of dude. If you follow me or we friends on social media, whatever. Again, I see your post, I'ma like it. That's just me. I'm no hater because there's no haterism in me. And that's male or female. Male or female, I'll do. I don't care. You know, that's just a sign of support for me. You know what I'm saying? You cool peeps, whatever. I'm going to like your ish. That's it. But it can get out of hand.
I think that I can be touched with a little compassion for women. Women get so much unnecessary attention, so much crazy thing on Instagram, so many people following. So being on a radio station and have somebody go back on your face and like things from back in the day, it feels scary. It feels a little stalkery. It feels a little uncomfortable. Just keeping it 1,000 and imagine all the women in our life, right? We hang out with some fine sisters. So, and the women that we care about, they get this type of unnecessary attention. So the one time it happened to me, I was like, oh, excuse me. You know what I mean? So I can't imagine what women go through with that. I can't even imagine. It's
no
kind
doubt.
of creepy.
Now everybody that's in this feed and commenting and whatever like that, if I see anything that anybody's in this feed, because y'all show a level of support, so we just gonna show a level of support back. So we see something in our timeline with any one of y'all, I'm liking it. If it's something y'all doing, maybe a function of it, I'm going to share it out, whatever like that. That's just what we do, like what I do. You know, I'm a supporter, and rarely I even use the like button. I'll use the love button or whatever like that. Again, because that's me, that's my personality, that's my spirit. I got love for everybody. So 9 times out of 10, I don't care, dude, female, whatever. I'm showing the love button because again, it's haterism don't run through my blood. Well, never drink haterade.
You can definitely feel the love and support, like for our family. We don't have fans, we got family. So for our family that rocks with us and we rock with them,
no doubt.
But we're not talking about that.
Exactly.
We're talking about your creepy, thirsty, yucky, like, yo, did this joker just go back to 1989 picture? And like, you know the difference between that energy and the energy of someone that's a little touched.
Absolutely. 10 signs your crush is too damn thirsty. The thirst is real. So again, I'm gonna have to rock out. Number one, it can evolve into something else. Number two,
he talks about himself mostly. Woo! Because he thinks he's interesting. Because he thinks he's impressing you when actually you're looking for an exit and some water to splash in his face.
Now,
sheesh.
These posts go for females too. So right now we're talking about He's too damn thirsty. Just like Sandy said, you know, women could be too damn thirsty
Absolutely.
too. All right, so I've seen a lot of time. Okay, you can also say with number 2, she talks about herself mostly. Okay, and read that again. I'm just curious.
He or she talks about himself mostly because he or she thinks they are impressing you when actually you're looking for an exit and some water to splash in their face.
Yeah, I've seen it.
You know what's funny? If you're just like a neutral person, right, and someone likes you, and you're just like you're not into them, right? Just it's just not what you're into, and they pursue you with that energy like that.
Yeah,
it's very uncomfortable.
Right.
It's like, okay.
Ingrid Judge
nice to
said
meet you.
number 2 is just self-centered. Dee said, "Oh yeah, that's all the time. I'm like,
damn.
When do the light stops? They're blowing up my phone."
Yes. Yes.
No doubt.
Yes.
Demetrius said, "Sorry that you're too thirsty." Let me see. Shahrazad said, "What the hell is the name of this Seagrams?"
You're talking too fast.
You're
like
talking
a Puerto
too
Rican.
fast like a Puerto Rican.
You never heard of Seagram's Golden Wine Cooler?
No, Seagram's great.
Yeah,
the coolest.
Seagram's.
They got great
wine
coolers.
I know, bro.
Banging.
I know. I don't drink. I drink that though.
Shahrazad was supposed to come on the beginning of the show too to sit in the chair.
Oh, okay.
In co-host.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you know she'll throw some interesting things up.
Yes. Well, maybe next time.
We think Jackie went in.
Wow.
Oh, Shahrazad. Boy.
Okay, let's get it.
Doubt.
You're welcome.
Shout out to her.
Clap that up.
No doubt. Hold on. Tracy Sunshine Tucker said, "That's some people. That's some people freaking nature."
Yes, Trey.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah, no doubt. So again, if you're just joining us, we're talking about 10 signs your crush is too damn thirsty. The thirst is real. Let me see. Number 3.
Anyone who posts countless shirtless photos
my God,
on social media is thirsty. The selfies are from the gym or after the gym or on the way to the gym, and they're posted because he's waiting on people to like them when he should really be doing is drinking some water while he takes all of the seats. Wow.
Let me tell you something right now. Okay, so number 3, anyone who posts countless shirtless photos on social media. Again, this goes for females too. I see a lot of bra pics up with females, especially on Instagram, right? Just females in the bra and just, you know, coming out the shower. And okay, I'm glad we're talking about this one.
Yeah, this is an interesting one.
Because that is kind of thirsty. I get it. You buff, you working out in the gym, right? But every daggone pic posting up, yo, it's like every daggone pic is like. And you know what kills me about this? When you look at the post description, when they write on the post, it's something philosophical, right? And they really just want you to look at their body or the six pack or whatever. They'll write something. They write something like, God's gift to man is taking care of yourself and this and that. And lo and behold, I am a creature of God. And so I'm like, and females do the same thing. Listen, don't post up pics with your panties. No, could I keep it? Bruh, we talking today. We gonna keep it 100. All y'all chicks out there posting your panty pics, your panty and bra pics, right?
Oh, stop.
All y'all become philosophers all of a sudden, right? And listen, and then get mad when you get 50 DMs or 100 inboxes because you posted up a pic with your panties and your bra. Don't get mad. No, don't get mad, right? But you want to post. But you want to post up this. Why you laying up in your panties, right? Why you laying up in your panties? We shall all love each other, love one another. Life in the world is so short. Life in the world is so short. Please, let's pray for each other. Let's pray for each other and let's bless each other. Get the hell out of here. What do you expect? What the hell do you expect? What type of reaction do you expect?
Let me get some.
You're causing the attention. You want the attention.
Let me get some of this.
All right, so the thirst goes both ways.
No, let me get some of this. Number one, I have a negative 6-pack. I'm fat, so you'll never see me with my shirt off. That's number one. Number two, let's switch gears, shall we? There was a professor that we covered last week that was talking about, why you look at me this way. Then we go on her Instagram page, and she's got on a thong with her ass cheeks hanging out and a tattoo on her ass and a breast hanging out with a tattoo across the breast.
And says something philosophical.
And then want to get philosophical.
Yeah,
right?
Okay.
If you show me titties, I'm looking at titties, etc. Number two, the bra pics, the panty pics, etc. That's number two. Here's the third one. There's some sisters that are beautiful in the face. Listen to me, they're beautiful in the face. And they post a picture of their face on Monday and on Tuesday. And they're drinking a cup of coffee. And they're taking a shit. And they're eating a Twizzlers. And so it's that same type of, it doesn't have to be necessarily be sexual. If you're overtly physically attractive, a lot of chicks just post, and thirsty people, heart. I think that you're being disingenuous. Don't you know that we can see you? Have a little humility.
Now here's my thing. I get it.
Nice tits though.
We all you stupid. Right. But we all post up pics. That's what Facebook. You're supposed to post
your face
and your pictures of you. That's cool. But y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the ones that you showing every body part in the world. But I don't care if you're a pretty girl and you just posting up a pic or whatever, and you got a nice little comment behind your pic or whatever to go along with you. That's cool. That's beautiful. Or a question that's gonna make us think or something. That's cool. You know what we talking about. We talking about the ones with them constant panty, bra and panty pics, whatever, over and over again, and you want to act like you Albert Einstein and
man,
you know what I'm saying? Or
listen,
like
you got a thong on, it's a tattoo on your ass, and you trying to be philosophical. Get your thirsty ass out of here. I'm gonna treat you the way you presented yourself. It's quite simple. You objectify yourself. I'm gonna treat you like an object, and nothing you say. No. Because there are intelligent people that don't got their ass and their titties hanging out all over the place. Stop.
I'm just saying. You know.
Stop. We all grown. But again, thank you.
No doubt. Shout out to Kathy Drayton.
The right hand thanks you.
What's up, Kat?
Okay.
No doubt. Okay, we got a phone call. Caller from the 404. State your name where you calling from. You're on the Man Cave Today show. What's good?
What's up? It's D from Beverly.
D, what's up?
Atlanta. What's up? I agree with you, Norm. I like the segment so far. I agree with you. I know the ones you talk about. The ones that got the post that says Jesus is love, followed by a booty shot. Then she want to be mad because somebody inbox or something. So what that cootie hit like?
Yes.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did because he seen it on Instagram.
And it's called the thirst trap.
Oh God, yep. Jesus is love, and I'm like, Jesus, look at your ass.
It's called the thirst trap.
I'm on there like, Jesus, look at your ass. You better hope I don't hit you up in your inbox.
Thank you. Thirsty ass.
You know what? If you're going to post, check this out.
I'm real thirsty.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm drinking something right now. I'm so thirsty.
Dig it.
The crazy thing about it, Demetria, it's like, if you are going to post a pic like that with just your bra and your panties, right? Don't even make no caption. Don't put no caption. Just post it up.
Nope.
No caption.
Yes.
Nope.
Stop.
Exactly. Just post
That's actually better.
They want to be philosophical. They want to be enlightened, and they want to do all this, but they in their drawers.
Enlighten some clothes up around your ass. How about that?
They just like my big ass up. They get mad because I post a picture with some graham crackers in my bra and panties. Talking about I was posting the graham crackers. No, you wasn't.
Yes.
You was trying to get some likes with your thirsty ass.
That's exactly right.
I'm just saying.
1,000% agree. 1,000% agree.
What's up?
I think it's disingenuous for women to objectify themselves and they get mad when they are an object. This makes absolutely no sense. So if you're beautiful and intelligent and you want to be taken seriously, keep your clothes on or be a thought. It's not rocket science. It's not even
exactly. You can't be a thought and intelligent in the same sentence. It's an oxymoron. I'm just saying.
We love thoughts.
That's just like saying hoe and lady.
Love all that.
It's not
no doubt.
Segment is good. I don't agree with none of them yet, but I'm waiting on what I get to. Because number one, no,
you don't agree.
That's not thirsty. Number two was not thirsty, and number three definitely wasn't thirsty. Because I love a good naked man in my news feed. I'm just saying, unless you got man titties, put your shirt on and get out my news feed. Thank you, man. But I'm gonna keep listening, guys.
Bye. Thanks for calling in. Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Demetria.
Shit about no naked man. What are you talking?
See, you see what I'm saying?
Sweet tea.
Okay. Check this out. All right, so if you're just
Naked
joining us,
man
we're
in
talking about
Instagram.
10 signs your crush is too damn thirsty. The thirst is real.
That's a little
Or that you're too
stalkery.
thirsty.
It's a
And
little
these could
stalkery.
apply either to men or women. All right? Either to men or women. Uh-oh. Shout out to the gifts and treats in the studio. Oh, what you got? You got that Arizona sweet tea?
Yeah, but you go ahead the rest of the
Yo, I love our supporters.
Oh Lord, sweet tea.
I
and
love our
Smirnoff
supporters.
Ice. There, I said it.
Yes.
Come on, let the thirst
Number
continue.
three. Number 3.
Oh, anyone who posts number 4. He texts you all the time, and not even just regular messages, but huge paragraphs.
All right. He texts you all the time, and not even just regular messages, but huge paragraphs.
And you just can't even be bothered to type type that much back because you're trying to figure out how to send him a straw through the phone.
Wow.
He's so crazy. This is Tammy Walker, and I'm calling the...
Hold on, call back. Call back because you just started talking before we even brought you in. Call back. The phone number is 646-233-1302. Hold on, he texts you all the time.
I want to comment on this.
Okay, go ahead. Are you guilty of that?
Absolutely.
You want to take this call?
No. Okay.
Call it from the 336. Say your name where you calling from.
I want to comment on that.
Okay, because somebody just hung up on me. This is Tammy Walker.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, Tammy.
Tammy Walker.
Welcome to the show.
Hey.
Okay, Tammy from down south, y'all. Stop playing. Anyway, what I was going to say, what was thirsty was y'all taking down that damn cowboy sound. Now, that was thirsty. That's thirst.
F them boys.
Okay. Y'all take care. That's all I came to say.
You know what?
Guys.
You so wrong for that. Love you, Tammy.
Love you.
All right.
But you're wrong.
Now, he texts you all the time. That is a thirsty sign. That's a thirsty sign. I'm sorry.
Okay, so can I tell you my title of Thirsty Jenkins?
That's you?
No, sister.
You texting chicks all the time, bro?
Sister.
Because you know I know you, bro.
Sister. I am an intellectual. Let's talk about it. I would never do that. Girl, he did. Me too. Yes, sexism is wrong.
You see, I'm looking at you, right?
I'm open and honest. I am in thirst recovery, sir. You understand what I'm saying? It's like crack. So, ladies, when a brother just constantly motor mouthing and this and that and the other, it's just a tactic. Like when he's like, "No, I'm a feminist too." No, he's not. And I would never do this to you. And let's talk and let's this. It's just a ploy. It's just another direction to get into her pants. So
okay, bro.
What?
If you texting a chick, listen.
I'm
If a
keeping
chick
it
give you,
100.
and this is why a lot of females
I'm keeping it 1,000.
are so reluctant to give a dude their number, right?
Go ahead.
That they may deem as thirsty because listen, get the number at 1:00. 1:01, you texting her like, yo,
check this out.
Yo, it was so good seeing you, such and such. Oh, it was nice seeing you too. 1:05. But yo, check this out. What you eating right now? 1:07. Maybe we could hook up later. I just seen you.
Now check this out.
What?
But let's not
That's
be
thirsty,
let's
bro.
not be hypocritical, because it's Idris Elba text their ass 5 times in a row, they leave their husband. So stop it, Shaka. If the chick is into you, then it's not thirst. If she like abs like that, boom. If she like pot bellies, he'd be into me. But let's keep it 1,000. If the woman is attracted to you, they don't see it as thirst. They see this, girl, look at this. Come on, let's keep it 100. Idris Elba could go into anybody's inbox that he wants, and them chicks is going to scream back at him. Tell me I'm lying.
So how was I say? Is he thirsty or is he interested? These women don't know what they want. If it's all the time,
that's actually a good point.
No, that is a good point.
I can't even joke about that.
But listen, back to back. Just meeting you. Now listen, I could be interested, right? And my thing is, like, if I'm interested, I'm subtle with it. I'm real subtle with it, because think about it, right? Most women don't like that pressure, like a guy that's constantly on them. You got to give a woman time to breathe. It's just like us when we see a woman go too hard, like just go too hard. Whatever.
That's
like
actually
that.
You're right.
Keep 100, bro.
That's yucky as hell.
I know
that shit is yucky as hell.
I know. Come on, man.
That shit is yucky as hell. That vibe and that energy. You know what?
I respect truth though. look, I like you. You know, I'm probably hitting you up like that because you was on my mind, well, and I really like you. Blah blah blah. Then if you real like that, then cool. But if it's just that, oh, I'm in the bathroom right now. I'll call you back. Oh, for real? What you wearing now? But that's what I'm talking about.
Listen. I think if you're interested in someone, you should check the temperature, shut up and observe, and to see whether they're receptive or not.
Sandy said,
what do you want me to tell you?
Sandy said,
it's rough out here.
Number 4, I think it's just showing interest. If you don't want to read the paragraph, call them up. But if you're not interested, stop him in his tracks immediately. If you're not interested, stop him in his tracks immediately. Now, that's a great point. So
that's actually a good point.
What are some ways? Okay. Now, this is what I got, and I want all of y'all, Sandy, Shahrazad, everybody on the feed, Akisa. What are some ways? Let's deal with number 4. What Sandy just said. That if you're not interested in a person, what are some ways you stop them in their tracks immediately?
You asking me or the lady? Yeah.
Don't respond. Don't respond to the messages. Tell them. But you never would tell them like I'm not interested. Okay. Shout out to the secret room. Yeah. Yeah, somebody in the secret room said they just dead ass ignoring.
You know what?
Ignoring them.
Sis is right. You know, what I would say to that is when you're an attractive woman, you get unwanted attention all the time, every day, right? So while I will agree with sis, yeah, you ignore them or whatever, dudes see a pretty face or a big breast or whatever, and they just, you know what I'm saying? You can't not. Well, okay. Well, then, okay, I stand corrected.
You're gonna have to get on the mic. We'll put you off camera, but you're gonna have to get on the mic.
Okay, so you know what, sis? I think you're right. Here's the thing. If a dude is interested in you, then he's going to give you that. He's going to give you attention. So she said a lot of men don't have a type. That's true.
Tap the mic and just make sure.
A lot of men don't have a type. But
they cut the switch off. The switch is a switch on that mic. But yeah. So okay. All right. Let's read more comments. Didi said, "I'm done, Norm. Oh yeah. What you wearing?
Baloney thongs. Nigga wearing baloney thongs."
Akisa says, "Say it."
Don't respond.
Akisa said, "Don't respond." Sandy said, "Let them know you're not interested. If they keep texting, don't respond. If that don't work, block their ass."
Kiss said, "If all else fails, block them."
Yeah, Demetria said, "Block." Let's. Wow.
I look. So say the ladies.
Nobody.
I can't.
I think the best way is to tell them though. I mean, because you tell them straight up, listen, I'm dealing with somebody. Hold on. But General, with somebody, and we're gonna go to the next one. Go ahead.
But General, you said you should tell them. A lot of these thirsty people feel that if the woman talks to them at all, any type of attention that they get, anything that they say, they view it as an okay. They view it as a green light. They view it as, negative attention is better than any attention. Or you may not like me now, but you're gonna like me. I can charm you. I can work my way in. You know what I'm trying to say? I think for me personally, the sister should just not. If she's not interested at all, don't say anything. Just ignore him. I don't think that you should be like, oh, but she's having a conversation with me. People are weird. And when they hear your voice or see that you took the time to respond, in their mind, they think that it's a green light. That's just me, though.
No doubt. Okay, so we got a guest in the secret room or whatever. So you said the best way is don't respond?
Don't acknowledge them.
Don't acknowledge them.
That's like somebody arguing with you. If you're not acknowledging them, they can't argue with themselves. If they're trying to entertain you, they can't entertain them. Well, they probably could entertain themselves. But my daughter's father is a prime example of that. I told him, you're not really my cup of tea. This is before I had a daughter. You're not really my cup of tea. Let me hook you up with one of my friends.
Right.
And he took that as I don't know what he took it as, whatever, but it worked, though.
I gotta clap that shit up. I gotta clap it up.
Why?
Sis, here's why I gotta clap it up. Men think that if we have an opportunity or if there's a chance, we're going to shoot our shot. So to me, Thirsty Jenkins as well, if a person gives me conversation, I go, okay, you could say no now, but you could say yes later. Not in a rapery type of way, but I've gotten into I've gotten girlfriends with women telling me I'm not interested in you, Dawood. I don't like light skinned guys. I don't like fat guys. I'll be like this. I'll be like this. I'll be like this. And next thing you know, you see what I'm trying to say? I don't like this type of guy. You talk too much. You too loud. You too this. You too that.
Yo, Sandy hit it on the head. Sandy says some people reject rejection.
Okay.
That's like
that's deep.
Like you tell me no.
Right.
I'm gonna prove to you that there's gonna be a yes.
I'm kind of like that too.
And I could get that mindset. Like if you're that type of person, like you're an ambitious person, like nobody could tell me no. I'm gonna make it a yes. You're gonna do that. Prime example, my daughter's father. I had no daughter with him. I was not involved with him, and now I have a baby with him. For the guy that I said you're not my cup of tea.
Because he's persistent.
Let me hook you up with my friend.
Did
he
you hear what
really
she
wasn't
said?
even persistent, but it was the fact that I gave him opportunity to sit there and talk to me.
I mean, see, listen.
I agree with you.
I'm all for persistence.
I agree with you.
Like for instance, like even like my situation, like before I got married, you know what I'm saying? Before I got married or whatever, my whole thing was like, all right, you know, she's cool, whatever. Seen her at an event. I didn't know she was stalking me. This is real talk.
Why was she stalking?
She was stalking me.
That's a very
she was
tender
term. She was stalking me.
Okay.
It's like your daughter's father probably was stalking
He
you.
was.
All right.
He still is.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. So she was stalking me. Found me on the book. Got them inboxes. I was like, okay. So took prime opportunity. My spot is Fridays, right? So that's everybody know my spot used to be Fridays. And then we met up at Fridays, and then we had conversations, whatever like that. And I was like, okay, she's cool. And then it just progressed. It progressed. So I didn't really see it as like she was being creepy or like stalkerish. I just was like, yo, she really was interested. But there's that fine line between interested and stalkerish.
Listen, if you're interested in a person, then it's not stalkery. It's endearing or whatever. If there's an attraction on both ends, I don't really know if I like strong women that approach me like that. That's sex to me, actually. It's also can be bad too because a lot of them are crazy, whatever. But you were receptive, so therefore it's not stalkery. It's stalkery when you don't have that initial whatever it is, that initial chemistry and whatever. To go back to the next point, I am a guy. Hello, get out my face, Dawood. Hey, get out my face, Dawood. Hello, hey, get out. Fifth woman. Yeah, hi, Dawood. So, and my mindset is I'm going to get no's. I'm going to get it. Listen. If I listen to every no, I love women. I would never be around women. Women could just be having a bad day, or you remind them of some other crap on their mind. Or what you don't know what the hell in a woman's head. As a man, I'm going to keep approaching a woman, not in a stalkery fashion, but they're going to say no. This one going to say yes.
Tammy, stupid.
I don't think that's stalkery.
She
I just
said,
think that's
if I
the
make
law
you
of
a
averages.
fried egg sandwich with ketchup, I don't want you. She's stupid.
Really?
Felicia Nelson said, not acknowledging him.
You love me if you make me that.
Not acknowledging him can lead to harassment. I just went through it. You're right. A stalker that hate rejection is dangerous.
Again, is it harassment if it's Idris Elba?
Sandy said, I was not stalking you like that. You were my friend on FB since 2014. Stalker. You were a stalker.
Women are never admit to stalking a dude.
Of course
even
not.
though
Of course
they do.
not.
It happens all the time.
Especially pretty women, yo. A pretty woman.
Yeah. It's beneath them to acknowledge the fact that they
can
stalk.
Admit that they actually stalk people or whatever, like because their pride.
Because I'm pretty and shit just falls in the air because the way I look.
Stalking is like in the bushes, camouflage.
I had somebody in the tree once.
She said in the bushes and camouflage.
At my other recording studio, I had a recording studio on South Avenue, and there was a tree
That's
on the second floor window, and she was in the tree, and she was just like, checking out this girl that I was working with.
You better stop announcing that on Facebook.
Tree
I'm keeping it 100.
They're going to want to know why she was in the tree.
She's actually right. That's true. Woman is nuts, man.
Melissa Brown said, what do you feel will eventually...
What you don't feed will eventually die.
See, you know what? Say that again, Melissa. What you don't feed will eventually die. I be telling friends that, and you know what? They so nice. Certain friends that I know got these problems, these stalker problems, they just so nice that they're like, he was just saying hi on the live or whatever like that. I'm like, but he crazy over you. So act like you don't even see it on the live. Just ignore it. Like you said, just ignore it. And eventually it will die. Or you're going to get you and you're going to die.
Go back down.
It's going to be one of the two. Which way?
Something D said.
Hold on.
What more?
Hold on. Which comment was that?
Right here.
Okay, Didi said, "Woo, if I gave you my number, would you text me 1,000 times a day?"
I thought she said I would. Would I? She
said, if
would
she
I
gave
text you?
Would you? Hell yeah, you would, because you thirsty. You thirsty as hell. Listen. This is Thirsty Jenkins here in the flesh. He would text you 8,000 times a day, right, until you don't respond, and then he'll give up. See how easy that was? Once you give up.
Let me tell you something, fam.
Bruh.
Hold on. I feel like my masculinity is under attack. I feel like you're toxifying.
Yeah, you can use that word if you want to, son. All right, here we go. So again, if you just joined
that
us,
burp? That's from the thirst.
Let me see. Phyllis said, "I love eggs and ketchup." Sorry.
So do I.
All right. So okay, next one. So again, if you just joined us, we're talking about
clowns.
10 signs your crush is too damn thirsty. And then we on.
Would I text back a beautiful woman? What you think?
All right, so we went to number 4. He texts you all the time. Let's go to number.
Shut up.
Let's go to number
5.
Oh wait a minute. My bad. I'm on a different one. Okay, here we go. Number 5 is
each message he sends has some kind of sexual innuendo.
That's it.
And you wish you could get a real conversation going, but he's steady trying to bring it back down to the gutter because he's parched.
Yes, thirsty.
No joke to even make. That shit is creepy.
I think that's corny.
It's not cool.
I don't even think that's thirsty. I think that's just corny.
You think that's corny?
Yeah. I think that's corny.
So you don't see that as thirst.
I don't know if he's watching, but I had a guy that once upon a time, I was talking to. He's actually a Plainfield firefighter, and I liked him. I liked the conversation. He was attractive, whatever. Everything was okay. And I remember he sent me a message talking about juices. I guess I made a comment about juice or something in the text, and he went into like a sexual innuendo about juices in his beard. And it just turned me completely off. Like, I was really digging him. Everything. Conversation, looks-wise, everything about him. He wasn't smothering me, wasn't texting me 1,000 times a day.
Right.
Everything was fine. But once that little sexual comment was made, it's like the sexual innuendo was just, it was a complete opposite turn off.
Juices in bed. Firemen.
Right.
Probably my damn cousin.
Watch this.
Yo,
I would feel bad.
It's probably my cousin.
Because then he started sending me messages as to why I wasn't responding. So.
I got 2 cousins on the plane for fire department.
Listen to me. I heard the sister. It's about timing. You understand me? Because a woman that's into you will send you pictures of her private parts.
No, negative.
If she feels some women, if
No.
they feel supported enough and they feel like they can trust you, whatever. So to come out the gate talking about what you say, juices in your beard and everything, that's a little creepy. I would agree. So I'm not saying that's I can't even defend that.
Yeah, but you know what?
But I will say, wait, let me make my point. 2 people that are sexually attracted to one another are liable to say, text, and do anything if they're both into it. If they both are in a safe space, in a safe whatever, you're going to stop acting like that's not going to happen. It's weird when you're just approaching a person and you don't really know anything about them and there's no signals and you just all out the gate with the sex shit. That's creepy.
Listen to what this is saying, though. If each message he sends has some type of sexual innuendo, right?
Yeah, that's a no.
So so check this out. So if you the female and you like, you know what? Oh my God, I really love going to that club. I have big fun. And then he goes, yeah, with me you'll have bigger fun. You feel me? You feel me?
I wouldn't have took that as a sexual innuendo, though. Like, with me, you gonna have bigger fun?
If you was like, yeah, every time when I go to this club, I have big fun. And he goes, yeah, with me, you'll have bigger fun. Come on now.
You know what, though? I'm the type of person, you say something stupid like that, I'm going to ask you to elaborate. Like, what do you mean by that? Now, I'm going to make you uncomfortable. Because now I want to see your genuine reaction. Are you genuinely saying that because I'm going to really have bigger fun? Or are you saying that to see what kind of reaction you're going to get from me?
But everything becomes that.
But you know who I blame? Do you know who I blame?
Who you blame?
For the sexual innuendos. Women who laugh at the shit. Because it's not funny. Women who giggle at it like, like that's funny to them.
Right.
And it gives men the idea of like,
course.
you could keep doing it. So this, once again, it always reverts back to women setting the tone.
Okay.
I think I agree with everything that everyone's saying. You know, flirting and sexual energy and a man trying to shoot a shot at a lady, that happens. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. But if you don't know the person, it can get inappropriate. But I just don't want to demonize male-female sexuality or male-female behavior. There's a difference between that and being uncomfortable. Like, you talk to a sister and she's talking back to me about the size of my penis all the time, always making some type of, that's just, ugh, like, get out of my face. Like, I'm not even joking at this point. Like, if she's always talking about that, that's a major turnoff, right? So again, I think it's about timing and being sensitive to the feedback that the person is giving to you. Because y'all can look at me the way crazy like you want. I done definitely approached some sisters and they gave me the sign and that was that. But this stalkery, nasty, overtly sexual, like you can't even be a friend with an individual without doing that. That's just ookie. What can I tell you? I don't know what else to say about that.
All right. Let's see what Phyllis said. Number 5 means you're dehydrated. Take that BS over there. No doubt. Felicia said, sexual attraction never works. That's not a relationship. That's just sex. Intellect plays a huge role. Some women, they don't want intellect though. Didi.
Yeah, some women want to be treated badly. Go ahead.
Didi said, I had a friend. All his conversations with me was nothing but how he wanted to do me sexually.
Yeah.
But never wanted a decent convo. Turn off.
Didi, that wasn't your friend, Didi. That's not a friend.
I left him alone. She said I left him alone.
Didi, that's that bullshit. I agree with you.
Demetrius said, only if you are my man can you reference juices in your beard or
I
mustache.
I agree.
Right.
I agree.
And then hold on. Sandy said number 5 is a straight turn off. And Felicia said you should have gave him a snack and keep going the other way. Wow.
And you know what else, yo? Real talk in conclusion, real talk. This is for women to tell us about. You know what I mean? Because women get so much unnecessary attention. And like, on one hand, if they try to be cordial and laugh it off, some crazy man to think that, you know, that means they're interested. You know, if they try to be stern and raise their voice and they a bitch and you this and you that and you this and that. So it's like, I think that this conversation, we can laugh and joke and offer our little perspective on it, but it's for women to tell us because they get all kind of crazy shit thrown at them all the time.
No doubt. Let's look at number 6 real quick. I know you got to rock.
You read that. I'm gonna watch the mic on.
No doubt. A thirsty crush doesn't take no for an answer. This is number 6. A thirsty crush doesn't take no for an answer. He doesn't get the hint that you're not interested. Maybe you're interested, but he's just doing too damn much and it's turning you off. Thirsty crushes do not understand this, which is why they should always carry around a bottle to moisten themselves when they feel especially dehydrated. Yo, shout out.
Did you say?
Listen, a thirsty
to moisten.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave you on
because they thirsty. Okay. They thirsty. A thirsty crush doesn't take no for an answer. This is true. This is true. No matter how much you say no. But see that borderline's stalking, right? Harassment, right? Would you say that borderline?
No.
A thirsty crush doesn't take no for an answer?
No.
That's not
persistence. That's persistence. I need to see that you even have persistence.
You don't think that's
and that you don't take no for an answer.
You don't think that's stalker tendencies?
No, I think that's a character flaw if you give up like that. Just
it's
harassment told you no.
If she's not interested in you. It is persistence if she's interested in you.
But if she keeps saying no. Hey, do you want to go? No. Hey, they're having a concert. No. Hey, you want to come over? I made some. No.
So let me flip it. I'm gonna ask you a question before I go. Have you ever been with a woman that said no.
Who was defending himself?
Yeah, no, I'm not defending my. I acknowledge who I am. I don't even care. They call me crazy. Have you ever been around a woman? No, no. You was like this. All right, and then you were so. I'm asking you now. I'm asking you. The chick was like, I'm not interested. And you was like, well, I'm interested in you. So full court press. I'm not a stalker. I'm not nasty, but I'm a man.
Okay, can I be honest? Can I be honest? And God is,
Come on, fam. Give me a break.
God has put me in a lot of situations, bro. And if a woman ever told me no, that I was going after, because I'm be honest, I'm usually not the aggressor. Like, a lot of females be like, damn, you dumb, you don't get it. I like you, stupid. That's what they had to say to me. Like, yo, I actually like you, stupid. Like, you don't get it, you don't see. So basically, if a woman tell me no, I'm out. Like, she'd be like, no. I'm like, yo, you want to go out to the movies and check this out? Nah, blah, blah, blah. You want to? Nah, let's just be cool. Then listen, I'm done. All the advances is done. It's a wrap.
Okay, so
dudes that constantly, after you say that, is an issue. You're gonna have problems.
On the flip side, I've heard this. Dawood, yes, honey, the relationship is over. I was like, all right. A week later, why you ain't call me?
Right.
Because you just said the relationship was over. So you're gonna tell me that you're not taking into account the fickle nature of women? For instance, she's high-powered, and she's your boss. She is your superior, and you get vibes from her. And as a man, you try to step to her. She's like, no, because the corporate blah, 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 blah. But it's a little wink in her eye. She gonna tell you no. For public perception.
I'm done.
For all of that. Let me just finish now. For public perception, and she feels she doesn't feel comfortable with it. But if she's giving you non-verbal cues, guess what's gonna happen? Guess what's gonna happen 2 months later? You knocking down your boss. You're knocking down your boss. Even though she said no. There's nothing stalkery about that, nothing nasty, nothing. It's the social milieu, the games that men and women play, your title, your technique. Come on, man.
Hey, bro, you say no. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather for you to give me the signs that you feel in me. Give me some type of sign with that. Cause I probably could pick up on that. You know what I'm saying? But no means no. Straight up. I know that's whack, that's corny, but no means no. I'm out. So I'm done. If you see I like you,
I got you. So here's my thing. Me and the sister get into an argument. She calls the cops, throws me in jail. Then come bail me up. Just make up your mind. A half an hour ago, I was public enemy #1. A second later, you're the father to my children. Da, da, da. Women can be fickle. It's no slight against. Listen, let me be clear before I leave. I'm not for no thirsty, stalkery, abusive type of dude. But don't tell me women aren't fickle. Like, they'll tell you in a minute. I need to see where you at.
Okay.
Wait. I'm playing games with you to see how you respond. Women do that kind of stuff.
All right.
You're literal and we're literal. Sometimes women aren't.
So let's keep this. You know the story that I told you before.
Go ahead.
The chick that tried to kill me with the tuna fish sandwich, right? So it was a chick that
I don't know the story about the tuna fish.
So just real quick.
Yeah, come on,
I broke up with this female. I didn't want to be bothered no more. I was like, no, it's not gonna work. Let's just work together. Blah 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 blah. So she comes up to my house. Was like, hey, just wanted to talk. I know you said it's over and whatever like that. And she's like, oh, you hungry? All right, I was like, yeah, I can eat. She said, you don't mind? I'm gonna make you I'll make you a chicken sandwich, chicken salad sandwich. Everybody knows I love chicken salad, right? But I'm highly allergic to tuna fish and seafood, anything from the water.
Okay.
So she made me a tuna fish sandwich. I didn't know. I just bit right into it because whatever. So
she knew that though.
So check this out. So I'm eating a sandwich. And while I'm eating, I'm wondering why she bounces. She's like, oh, I'll be right back. I got to go pick up something. I'll be right back. And I'm sitting up there, 2 bites in, like, let me tell you, God was good. My brother just happened to come over to the house. And they was like, oh, shit, what happened? I was like, yo, fish. Rushed me to the hospital. Now, that was a person that took that no that I said the wrong way. She couldn't handle rejection, whatever, and she did something crazy. Now, I could have had her locked up. I didn't. I could have put the restraining order in the whole 9 or whatever like that. I didn't. I ran into her 4 years later on the train. I just happened to be on the train. She was on the train, whatever. She just busted out, started crying. I'm so sorry. I was a different person back then, and blah 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 blah, and all these apologies. I was like, okay, cool, please stay away from me, but please, cool, apology accepted. I was off that train quick as hell. So that was somebody that couldn't handle the no. Couldn't handle the no.
Well, that's an extreme
Explain that one.
That's
Explain that one.
Crazy ass person.
But this is the type of people you don't know. You don't know who you dealing with. You don't know sometimes certain people that you dealing with, and then
that all comes back to you though.
What?
You broke up with her and then let her in your house.
Okay, see, you know what? Thank you for the Seagrams.
Because sis, as you know, we don't like crazy vagina at all. No, we're against it.
That's not true.
Exactly.
That's not true.
Exactly.
Y'all search for crazy vagina.
Exactly.
You lust after crazy vagina.
Exactly. The same
That's
way.
your favorite vagina.
Our favorite vagina is crazy vagina. The same way women chase after bad boys. In our 20s and 30s, the wreckage of our life is because we had sex with a crazy chick.
It's actually a study that shows that. It's actually a study. I was reading it where your best sex comes from emotionally unstable females.
Really now?
Yeah. I gotta find it and send it to you.
Don't talk about really though. Like you don't like that crazy. Well, you matured and I'm mature, but my life. Crazy vagina is good.
But
in your 20s.
But listen.
I'm
when you're younger,
with that shit.
When you're younger,
I don't have time for that.
When you're a grown man, you ain't got time for the drama, man. Like at this point in my life, I don't have time for the drama.
No, I'm blessed that you lived. I'm blessed. No, I'm blessed and I'm living. I've been in some crazy.
Can we applaud that you did live?
Okay.
I've been in some crazy. It ain't me, and I got a record because a vagina decided thou shall have a record. You know what I mean?
Right.
So. Stop stalking.
It's rough. I just came from court this morning. That's why I was at the bar drinking.
Oh Lord.
See?
All right, real quick. If you're just joining us, we're just gonna get through the last ones, and then we're gonna conclude the show. So the last ones. Okay, that was number 6. Hold on. All right. Take care. Bye bye. Could you just lock the door?
Yes.
All right. No doubt. Tell Woo I said to text me. Tell Woo to text me. Hit me up. All right. So number 7 is when a crush is thirsty, they will suddenly become poetic. When a crush is thirsty, they will suddenly become poetic. Texting you bits of poetry, comparing your beauty to the moon and the stars, which would be great if it wasn't for the fact that he's thirsty. Yeah, this is true. 8, a thirsty crush needs constant validation. This is true. That you are into him, that you want him, and that's why he spends so much time spewing poetry and texting you shirtless pics when what he really needs is to soak in a tub of water. Listen, if he's texting you thirsty little shirtless pics and things about himself and gets all poetic like that, and you're still kind of not giving him those signs that you like him, run from that. Stop responding. The key thing is to stop responding. Once you respond, you still kind of showing like you like the attention. I'm seriously, if you responding to somebody, right, that you know got some stalker tendencies, that you know you constantly told them no, and you still responding to them, you must like the attention. Stop it. Cut it off. All right, and this is real talk. Let's see. Shout out to Ingrid. She's at number 8. Crazy. Yes. Felicia Nelson said, "You're right. I was threatened in every way of my life." Ingrid said, "The problem for women saying no to a person that won't accept it could easily mean our life." So what do you do? You tell as many people as possible. You may have to say it around people like, "Yo, I'm not feeling you," or "I don't like you," or "sorry," or even you may even have to lie. All right, lie a little bit. "Sorry, I'm trying to get back with my ex," or "I have a boyfriend," or "I have a ex-husband. We're working things out." Sometimes you may have to lie, whatever. He'll eventually leave you alone, hopefully. And let's go to the next one. Number 8. A thirsty crush needs constant validation. Yeah, we went through that one. So number 9. Hold on. Trying to find it. Someone is thirsty when you know they have a boyfriend or girlfriend already, and yet they're messaging you 3 a.m. in the morning. There must be a drought. If they know you got a boyfriend or girlfriend already, and you getting messages 3 a.m., that's a problem with that, unless you allow it. If you ain't putting that in check, look, I told you I got a boyfriend. Look, I told you I got a girlfriend. Look, I told you I got a wife. Look, I told you I got a husband, or whatever. Like you ain't putting that in check, so that means you're welcoming the advances, or you still want the attention. Let's be real. If you ain't putting that in check, you want the attention. There's no other way to put it. If you're not putting that in check, you want the attention. So let's keep it 100. And shout out to everybody on check-in. I'm gonna get to these messages. Felicia Nelson said, I moved out of the state. Wow, you had to move out the state? Ingrid said, my ghost game is perfect. Yeah, DT said, stay off the phone and talk in person. No doubt. Yeah, Wu said, peace out. Yeah, him and Shahrazad, they just bounced. Phyllis said number 9 is disrespectful. Yeah, mad disrespectful. Got a boyfriend, I got a girlfriend. They constantly hitting you up, and only reason you're hitting back, right? If they tell you, once you know, it's different. You could have a friend of the opposite sex. You could be cool with people of the opposite sex, you know, whatever. But if it's 3 a.m. in the morning and they hitting you with something like a pic with no shirt on, or she hitting you up with a picture with her butt out or whatever like that, you know what it's about. Nobody's stupid. We're not stupid. You know what that means. You know what it's about. So I'm just saying, if you're not feeling a person like that, let them know and stop responding. And I get it. With women, it could mean your life. With men, it could mean your life too. I just gave y'all a situation. I deaded a relationship. She tried to dead me. You know what I'm saying? So it's real. It's real out there. Last one. Number 10 is a crush is thirsty when you make plans to meet and then they blow you off. A crush is thirsty when you make plans to meet and then they blow you off. Just before, let me see. Just before you think that maybe the thing just petered out, but then sure enough, here they come running back a few weeks later, just as thirsty as ever. A crush is thirsty when you make plans to meet and then they blow you off just before, because they're a little crazy. They're nervous about that you actually said let's meet up or let's hook up, but it don't stop the thirst. They're gonna keep coming for you. So a lot of these signs, some of these signs I do agree with. Some of these numbers I'm like on the borderline with or whatever, but you gotta recognize this. No means no. All right. And people got to learn to handle rejection better. A lot of people don't know how to handle rejection, right? And they end up becoming a problem to you. You end up becoming stalkerish, or you can end up getting hurt, seriously hurt. So you just got to be aware of the signs from the door. But if you see these signs, you need to cut it off from the door and leave that niceness out the way. Sometimes you have to say, look, leave me alone. I don't want to be bothered. I know it's harsh, right? Look, leave me alone. I don't want to be bothered. How many of you ever said that to somebody? Sometimes you got to say it like that, man. You got to be blunt, you know, or you setting yourself up for something else to happen. Shout out to Felicia. She said, would you read number 10 again? My phone got stupid. Oh, shout out to DT. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday. Ingrid, number 10 makes no sense to me either, but I get what they're saying. I get what number 10 says. Number 10 doesn't make no sense to me either. I'm still rocking with number 9. You told them you in a situation and they still hitting you up and they still doing things that's inappropriate. Felicia said happy birthday, Alicia. And then Phyllis said, let's go with Phyllis. Phyllis said nothing is open after 11 p.m. but my legs in 7-Eleven. Oops, that was my grandmother saying. Rest in peace, Nana. That's true. Nothing's open after 11 p.m. but my legs in 7-Eleven. So if somebody hitting you up 2 in the morning, you already know what it is. Didi said, me, I tell people I don't want to be bothered. Didi, that's the best way to do it. Real talk. Yo, I don't want to be bothered. I'm not interested. I got somebody. You're not my type. All these different things right there, they're basically telling you you're not it. So move on. We got to teach people how to deal with rejection better. You know, when I watch these ID channel movies or whatever, and I see these crazy cases, whatever, where somebody got told no or they didn't want to be bothered, and the dude constantly kept pursuing them, and it got stalkerish, and then eventually the person ended up losing their life or whatever. It's real out there. It's real out there. So you just got to cut it early on. If you keep letting the situation grow and get out of control, that's when you're looking for problems. If you cut it down in the beginning when you see it, you could avoid situations like that, and they'll find somebody else to do the same thing too. Just saying. Look, I want to thank everybody for joining us today on the Man Cave Morning Show, Man Cave Today Show, and everything. We will be back tomorrow morning. Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. Shout out to people that just came through the door, was dropping things off, like happy holidays and everything. Shout out to Shahrazad Noble. Yes, came in the building, dropped something off for Woo and myself. Shout out to Woo. Woo always got some surprises, man. But we will be back tomorrow morning on the Man Cave Today Show. And it's going to be an interesting show tomorrow, trust and believe. So we want to thank everybody for joining us. The next event will be for Who Owns the Mic, will be my official birthday party, which is February 9th. And it also will be the Who Owns the Mic open mic event, all combined into one. So you're going to see more information about where it's going to be at, what time it's going to take place, all of that. But it's going to be February 9th, Saturday. Prepare for that now. Save the date. It's going to be on and popping. Trust me, it's being put together now as we speak. And just want to thank everybody for joining us. We're going to see y'all tomorrow. And just remember something. This show is never about us. It's always about you. Because what? You are the next best kept secret. Peace and blessings. I'll check that out. I got some Seagram's grape to drink. Woo, you can drink your sweet tea that Shahrazad brought you. I got some Seagram's grape. Peace and blessings. I'm out. It's the holiday time.